You are all welcome to class 9. Students, here let me introduce myself. First, I am Arjun Kumar, Department of Chemistry, DAV CCL Giridih. Here I have to teach you chemistry. In chemistry, there are 4 chapters. Chapter 1 is matter in our surroundings. Second chapter is matter around us pure? Third chapter is atoms and molecules. And fourth and the last chapter is the structure of atom. Students, all the chapters are very simple, and the name of the chapters, say for example, here the first chapter is, let me start with the first chapter. The first chapter is matter in our surroundings, in our surroundings. You know, the term matter is very specific, most common in the world, you know. The thing that you are looking through your naked eye, or the things around all of us, they are all matter. Benches, desks, board, chalk, duster, pen, etc. They are all matter. Why? Why they are called matter? Because they have 2 important things in common. One, it occupies mass. It occupies some space and it has some mass. 2 things common. That's why all the things that we are looking or around us, they are all matter. Now, this matter is of different forms. The various forms of matter are solid, liquid, gas, Bose, Einstein, condensate, and E, plasma state. So there are 5 forms of matter: solid form, liquid form, gaseous form, Bose-Einstein condensate form, and plasma state form. Here, the last 2 states of matter, these are uncommon, and this is not available at the scope of this book. This is beyond the scope of this book, so you will get to know later on. Now we have 3 states of matter: solid state, liquid state, and gaseous state. You all know how a matter is characterized as solid. That means we have to consider the characteristics of solid. How a matter is regarded as solid, for that the characteristics of the matter like rigidity, packing of constituents, compressibility, number 4, interparticle force, and number 5, interparticle space. These important properties are to be discussed for a matter to be a solid or a liquid or a gas. So when we consider a solid has a rigidity, that means a stiffness, closeness, packing of constituents of solid are closely packed. The constituents are closely packed in such a way they have least interparticle space and more interparticle force. Interparticle force and interparticle space, they are inversely proportional to each other. Interparticle force, that means the force existing between the constituents of a matter, that is interparticle force, and interparticle space, that is the space provided in between the constituents of a matter, that is interparticle space. So when interparticle force is large, then interparticle space is least, I mean minimum. So they are inversely proportional to each other. Now compressibility. Compressibility is another characteristic for a solid, liquid or a gas. Gases have high value of compressibility. They can be compressed by applying a force, because in gaseous matter particles keep apart from one another at large distance, but in case of solid this interparticle space or interparticle distance is very less, so it has least compressibility. Gases have more compressibility and liquids lies in between solid and gas. It is more compressible than solid and less compressible than gas. Now we come on to the interconversion of states of matter. Interconversion of states of matter. Now here we write solid to liquid and liquid to gas. Now again from gas to liquid and liquid to solid. This is called interconversion of states of a matter. That means how one form of a matter is converted into another form of matter. For that, if we start heating a solid, that means if we raise the temperature of solid, or we can say when we give heat to the solid, it changes to liquid, and with further rise of temperature, it is converted into gas. Similarly, on cooling, the gas converted into liquid, and a liquid with further cooling converts into solid. So this is, by changing temperature, we can change one form of a matter to another form of matter. So this is just by heating effect. By heating effect. Similarly, when we consider the effect of pressure, now effect of pressure on various states of matter, particularly gaseous state of matter is very much affected by pressure. So gaseous state is converted into liquid state by increase of pressure. By increase of pressure, and the liquid state with further increase of pressure, changes into solid state. So we have two factors. One is effect of temperature or heating effect, and second one is effect of pressure on different states of matter. We are able to do the distinguish between solid, liquid and gas, and there is an important question on it. So the question is, distinguish between solid, liquid and gas by giving at least